Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 4, Episode 2. If you were new to my channel, welcome. I'm Lady T. Over here, I do reviews on a range of reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So let's get into the comment. We have one from last episode. It's from Uma's Storytime World says first pose Olympic winner. Hey boo, Uma's always commenting on my videos, and I so do appreciate it. It's just not Uma. We have a plethora of people who be commenting, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So we have Amara. She is back. She has been in the Dominican Republic and she has been getting things together in her life. She's kind of sort of put music on the back burner right now because she's got into real estate and buying properties. I was like, that's where the money is, buying properties. If you can doggone it, get a place, fix it up, make you a good little money. Yes, get you a little rental property and get some people in there, and you doggone, yes, you making that money. And she done met her little dude there. His name is Alan. He is a realtor who has been helping her out with her investment properties. I was like, okay, Amara, he look kind of cute. I mean, your mama don't seem like she cared too much for him, but she didn't like MJ either. But MJ, he seemed a little possessive towards everything that you was doing. And anytime that you had a meeting, he felt like that he needed to be there to see what was going on. When, in my opinion, that was none of his business because one, he wasn't your husband, and two, he wasn't your manager. Even though it seemed like he was trying to get that role as being your manager, telling you all kind of Julian ain't doing this and Julian ain't doing that, and you see how Julian did Trina. What makes you think he ain't gonna do that to you? To where you fired Julian? And I guess he thought he was gonna slide into that place and get him a little bit of money. I don't know, but that's the feeling that I got from MJ last season. That he was an opportunist. And I believe, and I could be wrong, and I could have made that up in my head, that one of his ex said that he was an opportunist or somewhere along that line. So Sukiyana decided to invest some of her money in a clothing store. And when I say clothing store, I mean we have stripper heels. Cause this is what I'm gonna call them. Cause these is the doggone heels that the strippers be wearing. These clothes are the less the better. I maybe work in the streets type of lady wear. The shorts to where a good portion of my behind is showing. That kind of wear. But for whatever reason, she didn't thought that hiring her cousin was a smart move. Now, this cousin, she said, is hooder than her. Now, I don't believe she used the word hooder. I may have made use that word, y'all. If y'all didn't see my last video, pinky broke. Didn't know it was broke. Middle finger was broke yesterday. Knew that, fixed that. Didn't realize pinky was broke. So now I got to go home this evening and fix pinky. But yeah, y'all don't worry about pinky right now. But the cousin is hooder than her, and I don't know how that is. I'm gonna keep on saying hooder because I like making up words over here. I was like, why do you think that is a good idea that your extra hood cousin to come work in your store? But okay, you trying to invest in your money. I don't know what the ladies in Miami be wearing, but hey, if you think you have a market for this type of wear, then go ahead. Yeah, I think I'm liking Sheila Marie because she's like all about giving positive affirmations. But if you come at her wrong, she will cuss you out. That's the vibe I'm getting her. I will do yoga and I will meditate, and right after I will doggone have me some Hennessy. That's what I'm getting for y'all. I'm cutting off my ringer because I didn't not want my phone going off during my video. She's explaining that she had a miscarriage and Ace Hood, he didn't give her the support that she needed. And I think this has a lot to do with him getting into his feelings because he had twins and one of the twins had passed away. And now his wife having a miscarriage, that was he didn't know how to handle his emotions and he didn't know how to show her concern. It was like, okay, things are gonna be all right. I'm finna go to the gym type of situation. But she needed more from him. He is the type of person that put his feelings in the box and like I will deal with them later. But like the more and more you do that, at one point those feelings is gonna come out and those emotions is gonna come out, and you don't know who you gonna snap on. So I am a believer that a good cry will help you. Whether you happy, you sad, or you angry about something, get all them emotions out. Do not let that build up in your system where you a man, woman, or a child. Get that out. She felt they should have been bonding, but they were going at each other. She's talking to her friend about this, and I was like, hopefully that they see what they need to do and they will do that because they both seem like good people, and I'm really digging her vibe right now. That her fro in her confessional. My hair won't do that, and I have come to accept that my hair was not meant to fro up like that. My hair is a little, it's not bone straight, but it is on the straighter side of the natural community. Side note, since we talking about her fro, if you new to my channel, I stopped getting relaxers in like 2001, and I was just flat ironing my hair. And in 2012, I was like, I'm seeing all these girls, they doing all these natural styles, all these twist outs and all these braid outs. I want to do that. So I cut my hair short. My hair was like down to here. And, right at the boobage area. And I'm going to try to find a picture for y'all and put it up. My hair was down there, and I decided I'm going to cut it up to here. And I was like, okay, cool. But that first wash, I'm used to doing this because at least right here when it was wet, I did this and I didn't know what to do with myself. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna start, twisting my hair and doing braid outs and all that stuff. And my hair said, nope. All the curly products to make your hair curly made my hair straight. And I was frustrated for a long time. And I was like, I had to realize this is just the way my hair is. You can't see it because my webcam is all kind of just, this computer old, but my roots is straight for real. Without doing anything on it, no heat, haven't had heat since 2012. But yeah, back to the program. I'm loving her fro. Yes. Fro was everything. Yeah, Trina, she was going through with this episode because she at the radio station, she went from, oh yeah, that the event in Atlanta was so cool to storming off. It's the I don't want to say anniversary. It's the day that her brother passed away in 2013, and she's all in her emotion. She was talking to Trick, and Trick was like, yeah, next time we need to do it here in Miami. I don't know why I was in Atlanta. We're going to do this and this. And Trina, she's steady like, I don't want to talk about this. I lost my brother today. I'm in my feelings. And she just storms off, and they're looking like, girl, what is good? But I understand, the emotions you're going through. I mean, I haven't had anybody that close to me passed away, but I've had some, cousins and, aunties and uncles and stuff like that. So I understand the emotion. But, this was her baby brother who died from like gun violence. So I understand where the emotions was coming from. But it was like she the one brought up, the trip to Atlanta and all. She went from that to being angry. But we're just gonna pray for Suki. Not Suki. That was the first thing on my notes. We're gonna pray for Trina and for the people who were, down in the Gulf that was hit. We're gonna pray for them too. So I don't know if it was an engagement photo shoot or what, but Sukiyana and her fiance are taking photos, and like our mom was like, "Okay, let's move this, ankle monitor to the side where we can't see." He's like, "No, no, it's good." Now, y'all, I don't know much about house arrest and all that stuff, but I thought the point of house arrest is that you had to stay in the house or at least in a certain part of the yard. that you wasn't supposed to leave. At least that's how it was back in the day. That if you leave, then you going to jail. But I guess if you get permission, then maybe you can leave. I don't know. I don't know nothing about jail, house arrest, parole, probation, none of that stuff. But these two talking about something they want to have a baby. She's ready to be, pregnant, laid up in the bed. But she was like, Mama, like, no. Her mama's name I still haven't caught, and I do apologize for that about that. She's like, your career is taking off. We don't want to lose this momentum with you getting pregnant. She's like, other rappers be doing it. Cardi B, pregnant with her daughter, still performed after she had the baby, was still making music. Never stopped. This second pregnancy, she doing whole music videos whilst pregnant. You know why Cardi B's name is still out there? It's because Cardi B didn't sit down when she got pregnant. I'm pretty sure, she, after the baby was born, she sat her tail down, rested for like a month or two, and then got back out there. But in that time, she was still out there putting her music out there, still getting her name out there. She didn't stop for 6 months and just chill. She was still out here working. And this, which if you gonna get pregnant, make sure you still out here performing. Make sure you still getting your music out there. But mom was like, y'all still got time because ain't she like in her like mid to I want to say she's in like her like late 30s. I'm like 30s, like 20s. She's somewhere in her 20s. Y'all got time for that. You got to strike while the iron is hot. But these two don't see that. Amara wants to stay in the Dominican Republic, and her mom, and her man. Wait a minute. Her man's there and her property's there. Mama not feeling it. You need to get back to Miami. Mama don't like the DR. It's good there to come visit, but as far as staying, mm-mm. Now I don't know if it's like she went through some things when she was younger there, and that's why she don't like it. But Amara feels like she's being pulled between her mom, her man, and her music and her properties now. So Ace Hood and Sheila Marie, they have a Mother's Day celebration. Her mama, has anxiety issues and being around a lot of people is not the thing for her. So she decided not to show up. I guess she gave her blessings, but she wasn't gonna be able to do it. Sheila and Blondie did talk, and they come to understanding. Like I know that you felt like you was the queen, and you thought somebody was coming here taking your place, and that is far from the truth. And I need mothers to realize that just because your son is getting married, nobody's taking your place. You are still his mama, but you can't be the only woman in his life. You not his woman. You his mama. Okay. But it seemed it was more of, well, once you came along, he wanted to go independent, and with independence, you not getting help from the record labels, meaning you ain't getting these signing bonuses. And without signing bonuses, mama can't get her a new car and her house furnished. That's what I was getting out of it. And she's like, well, I tried to call you and get in contact with you. And Sheila was like, yeah, there's times that I just don't be answering my phone. Now that is me if there's a number that if it says scam risk, I'm not answering. If it is a phone number and your name don't pop up, I'm not answering. If it's just a straight number, I'm not answering because that means I don't know who you are because I ain't put your number I ain't put you in my contact. And for whatever reason, the people still contacting me who had this number before me. Now, mind you, I've had this phone number for over a year now. It's been like a year this month. And I'm still getting messages. Till this day, whoever had this number before me, I guess they had a set up to where every time they spend some money, they will get a message get a text to the phone about how much they spent. So now I'm getting that text message, and I don't know how to get rid of it because I don't know that person, and they got to do all that stuff. Yeah, they calling trying to speak to such and such. I don't know that person. I got this phone a year ago. I can't help you contact that person because I don't know that person. Well, in short, Blondie was like, life is short, and she want a relationship with her daughter. But I don't know. But then when she said, about you having kids, how you feel about that? I don't know. It came off sounding mean, but she kind of has like an aggressive talk, so I wasn't really sure. Trina was asked to perform at this event, and she is running late. Now she blamed it on her management because they had the wrong call time. Now it's like this is the second time today your new management done messed up when you performing somewhere. Now I'm not a performer, but I likes to plan ahead. So I'm guessing just say that the call time that your people gave you was okay. You're supposed to be there at 4 o'clock. I think you should have been, getting there a few hours early. One, doing a mic check. Get that done. Two, first, have time to get there. So you're not rushing. Do mic check. Have time to get your makeup done, your hair done, get your outfit together. Because she literally was pulling up as she was supposed to be on stage. So that means she had to hop out the car, get dressed, hair and makeup, and all that stuff. I was like, you may need to, reevaluate these people being your manager. I mean, this is the second time they messed up when you're supposed to be, performing. Amara and her mama get into it because she want to stay with her man and not go back to Miami. And she basically told her mama, she was raised to, be this superstar and this performer. Mama had her in pageants and all that other stuff. And like, right now, that's not calling her because she was like, the way they was hounding you about doing things. I was like, that's the music business for you. This she still loves it, but like she had to take a break and sit back. She doing a little bit acting now. It seems like she got into some real estate, so that's cool. She not just sitting back and not doing nothing. But it's always been her and her mama, and it's almost on the verge of being like a codependent relationship. But yeah, so y'all, that was a just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful Facebook video. You can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people, tell their people to come over and be one of my people by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.